Spring is here at the Rylee Ranch, and we're going to start one of our first building projects of the year. There used to be a big spruce tree here, and now we're going to build something new. And we're bringing in our first load of wood to build our first project of the year. But we didn't cut down the spruce tree. It died last year, and we've been trying to figure out a plan to fill that spot ever since. In the meantime, let's get these animals fed. See, while we're working at the Rylee Ranch, we got to keep working at the Rylee Ranch. So as we do one project, we got to keep feeding and working on more projects. Everyone, come on in, get some food. And if you want to know what we're building, we're actually building an 8x8 platform, elevated 8 feet high, right here to fill in the spot where the tree is. Now, that platform is going to connect to a little overhead walkway, just like the other ones at the Rylee Ranch to the peacocks. So there's going to be a little platform between those two trees. It's going to connect alongside this fence and be an elevated little path, just like the ones you see back here for the emus. And the end of the path will be right here, a short little distance that'll connect to a lookout platform, looking out the lake and creating a fence between the turkey house and the cow house. So the 2-year-old and me and the workers and everywhere have somewhere to come up here and sit and look out at the lake and check out the animals. And then the dogs have somewhere to go too. And anytime we're doing construction, you want to make sure Merida's fed because you don't want Merida angry when we're working, right, Merida? So what are we building? Well, do you guys remember the trail we built a couple of years ago going to the peacocks? Something like this, but heading the other way. And if you want to work in peace, make sure the goats are fed so they're not all crying. But I gave them a lot of hay yesterday, so... Eleanor, you're not interested in the goods I got? Well, look who's coming in. The goats are ready to eat. And spring, for the second or third or fourth time, is here again. The great melt is happening. Yep, there's one of our trails that goes from our backyard all the way to the peacocks. And as you can see, the dogs go down it too, which goes behind the red barn, leads to a giant run. Hello. And there's the exit of one of our paths that lead to a dog run. Oh, hi Tarzan, with his stegosaurus cut. And when you head back here, this is underneath one of the trails. This is the chicken area and another path, hard to see down here, but it leads to the peacocks. There's a lot of overhead paths here at the Rylee Ranch. You guys, are you bugging the emus or the chickens? Can everyone just go do something productive? Now, these little paths, they also provide shelter for the animals, places they can go sit, the dogs can run. I mean, it adds more land to the Rylee Ranch because we have more trails above. And we did another little tiny project. The cow and the big animals were actually rubbing against this building. So we put a 2x4 frame on the outside so they stop breaking the shingles. There's always a solution here at the farm. And Patty the emu actually likes to bother the shingles that, Patty, you're a little close to my eyeballs, bother the shingles that are on the edge. So we fixed that problem, Patty. I'm sorry. You don't need to worry about damaging roofs anymore. And when the 2-year-old wakes up, we'll get him to start building too. Zane, good job. And while we're working, the potbelly pigs are gonna keep eating. You guys, keep eating so you don't bother us. Then why don't you just eat your food and not bother me and the ladies? That would be really, really lovely. Thanks, Kevin. A long way to go, but a little sneak peek of what we're building here. Well, we gotta get these two pieces connected, and then we're gonna build a staircase here, and then we're gonna have to put rails on here. And then the next phase, we're going to have a trail going to the lookout by the turkeys and the cow. And we're up here on the lookout. This is going to be the lookout. And a long way to go, but a visualization of what's to come. Well, we got the first frame all framed and leveled off. Time to work on the deck boards. Don't even think of bothering me. And we got the frame to the stairway built. You add the frame and all of a sudden you put steps on and the dogs are going up. And we're making progress on the steps, but there's no rail yet. And as you can see, the dogs, they definitely want to jump over. And this is what it's like building at the Rylee Ranch. You guys, every time I put a step on, the dogs keep moving higher. And then the steps are complete. And we got to add some rails for safety. And if you look at this, this is the first 8x8 section at the Rylee Ranch. And this opening right here is going to continue to the next section of the path. The whole 8x8 section is framed. And we're getting the railing put on. Look at these bad dogs. They look like they want to jump off. And just like that, the rails are all complete on the stairs. And here's where we're at. We put rails on the stairs. The first 8x8 section is done. And we have our first lookout platform, which is going to connect to another platform heading to the turkeys. This is what it looks like. We are going up the staircase, 8 feet of the new viewing platform. Super safe for the kids, the dogs, the animals. And here is the platform. And this is going to be the next 4-foot section that's going to lead that way. And then we're going to have a deck way down there for the animals to look out. Look how cool this is. We can look out at our backyard, and we also have a beautiful view way up in the sky here at the Rylee Ranch. And here's what it looks like at night. This is the first section complete on the new path at the Rylee Ranch. I imagine the goats will try to get up here. Uh-oh, can you imagine? And keeps the kid trapped. And it's been a few days. We got the staircase done with the rails, the first section, and we added our second section. This is so cool. There is the staircase leading to our 8x8 platform to look over the farm, and then it's going to be a little extension going down to the turkeys. Like, look how cool this is. The animals, the dogs, Zane, everyone can come up here. And here's our little platform looking over the farm. There's going to be another extension here. We just put this on for safety. It's going to head this way, and then a little platform right there over the turkeys. And there's even some shade for the animals. As long as the goats don't figure out how to get up here, check this out.